Fellas, we are live. Oh my gosh, bro. You don't understand what I had to go through this morning, bro. All right. I know I'm 10 minutes late. I'm sorry. I am sorry. We're good. We're back. Live on YouTube. I'm sorry, brothers. You can't even go on Project X. Bro, did Project X go down again? There's no way. There's no way it went down again. Are you guys for real? There's no way. There's no way. One second. I'm just logging into my trade of 8. One second, chat. Lovely. You mean 5K and top stuff is working? It's not down? Took a trade? Okay. So right now what we're looking at is you can see 930 rips up higher, but we're also ripping down lower, and the higher rip is only one candle. So manipulation is not set in stone yet. So we do need to wait a little bit. Now we are very high into a premium as midnight open is still down here, but you can also see that CPI expanded us a lot higher. So we don't really need to anticipate that we do need to go lower, but we have these relative equal lows here. We have CPI ripping up higher than 930 moving up higher one last time. I could anticipate that we do look for a little bit of bearish movement here. So we'll see what happens. But we could potentially find a little fair value gap and a push down to maybe even that CPI low. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Guten Morgen. See how many DMs I have on TikTok of asking people where my live is. CPI on the 13th of January. I won't miss again if I don't pass these myself. What? Full port CPI earlier? No way, brother. So right now, we want to see price action continue down lower. You can see that it's kind of respecting just bearish order flow. You can see it has breakers it's respecting. Price action does look bearish. On terms of yes, yeah, it's just rebalancing back to 50%. It's starting to rip down lower very fast now. But we can use this mitigation block as an entry to get our first little entry in here. One second, chat. We're going to get our first entry in. Whoa. So this will be 9 contracts. We have our 930 manipulation to the upside. We have CPI pushing up again as well. Consolidation, expansion, retracement. Let's see if we can get back into that mitigation block. If we don't, that'll be okay. We don't need to fight for an entry. If it wants to move down without us, it'll move down without us. We just have to be patient, and that's it. Patience, patience, patience. If we don't get it, we don't get it. So now we're anticipating that this could be a breakaway gap, and we'll find an entry later on. Are we selling or buying? Gang, you gotta try to think a little bit harder. You gotta try to think a little bit harder. I don't like that reaction. Brother, you just got to look at what it says right here in the tool. Like I said, that mitigation block is eyeing me right now. That mitigation block is eyeing me right now, chat. Let's see how we get in a reaction here. If it's this fair value gap, it's 6 contracts. If it's the mitigation block, it's 9. I'm going to get into sell here. Now you might be like, Ben, that's so low with spread. That's okay because it's the same contract size. I'm just putting it to the high.
Order filled.
Oh, whoops. I didn't have TradeRate open. So where are we going? Midnight open. Main target, sell side liquidity equal lows. I just snitched on myself? How? Lovely reaction. So what we're going to be doing here now right away is we're going to be getting our stop and we're going to be dragging it to that high right here. Okay. Risk management already cut. Break even and partial is when we get to this low right here. And then our next partial will be not sell side. That is like when I'll start dragging my my stop loss. I mean, that could be the next one. I'll take another little partial here on this gap and then almost full TP here and leave a runner to midnight open. But it does look very bearish. So let's just hold on and wait to try to catch something beautiful. There's no way Top Step is down. There's no way Top Step is down. There's no way Top Step is down. Bro. Bro. There's no shot. Bro, I gotta tweet. That's insane. So the CPI numbers were terrible, by the way, chat. I don't know if you saw. It's not down. Bro, whoever doing that is getting banned. Hold on. Hold on. All those motherfuckers that said down is getting timed out for 30 minutes, bro. It was down for 2 minutes? Alright. Alright, I'll let it slide. I will let it slide, chat. Come on, let's see a nice expansion to the downside. We have a remitigation block here again. If we drip down lower, that's a new stop loss point for when you want to drag the break even because that's another mitigation block high. Come on, let's see it. Let's see a rip. Meta's up 1.3%. Lovely. Lovely. One second. Yeah, not a good reaction. It's not giving us that bearish momentum that it looks like it wants. It could potentially go up to this fair value gap. You would want to anticipate that this is a breakaway gap because it just spiked liquidity previously. It should leave that inefficiency open on the 5-minute. But it could also be trading that 15-minute fair value gap to turn up higher. But our risk is managed anyways. So the worst that this is a $200 loss. But I do think it's just reacting to mitigation. It's going to still turn down lower. One-on-one calls start after the holidays. One second. I know CPI was bullish. I said shit because in my mind, when I look at anything that comes down negative, I say shit, regardless of if it's actually negative for the stock market. But that means the Feds are going to cut rates. But a lot of the times when a CPI becomes bullish, it actually does the opposite, but we'll see.
Stop filled.
Okay, what was that? $200 loss, which is A-okay. Now we're looking at this as manipulation because the fact that it broke all its mitigation. We're looking at this price run as manipulation to a 15-minute fair value gap, which is the CPI gap. We also have a break of structure here. I'm not going to lie, chat. I know this is a rare occasion, but this kind of looks very interesting if it keeps its if it holds its thing. But to me, honestly, I'm not really going to flip yet. I would need this 5 minutes to get disrespected because I'm still bearish. But that 5 minute does look like it wants to continue price action down lower. So we're going to be patient, wait for the right thing. We did manage our risk, so we are doing a W in the market so far. Man, you lose every day. That's funny because I'm up on the month. So that wouldn't be true. Where is it? You see buys? Yeah, I mean, I would have seen buys, but it looks like we're going to get a re-entry anyways here, chat. We'll try another re-entry here. One second. It's not giving us that reaction that we want. 1 second. 1 second.
Order filled.
All right. Last chance for the re-entry on this. After that, we'll sit out, wait for 10 a.m. Yada, yada, yada. Let me see. Been getting FOMO? Nope. It's called a re-entry. What program do you use? Trade all accounts. Trade of 8. Hold on. Ugh. Ben, you stupid oot. I just blew 300K Apex Fund XFA. You're an idiot then. That fucking sucks for you. But you blow accounts. I trade the exact same size accounts. So how would have you blown it if you're copying my trades? That means you over leverage and you gamble. So then you're a gambler. You have no knowledge to be trading 300Ks if you cannot manage risk. Guys, we're still up on the month. And also remember, I identified it's December and cut risk. So he doesn't know what he's doing. I know he doesn't. You are Imutino. I'm emotional. Rose on a 20 loss streak. Don't trade with him. Bro, I get one loss and these motherfuckers go crazy. Look, chat. Look. Oh my gosh. Yo, my chat is on demon timing today. Bro. Mario, I'm not reading that. I never say my losses are only one account. What? Yeah, Alpha got hacked? No way. Holy fuck. Bro, everyone in chat is going insane right now. Who are these people? Probably some promoters or like Vinny E-Mini. Welcome to the stream, though. Welcome to the stream. If you guys are new, I live stream every AM session, PM session, sometimes Asian. I have over $300,000 in funded account payouts that I show proof and full transparency of. At the end of every month, I download my CSV files from my Tradeovate and show all proof. If you guys are new, I'm also a Christian day trader. And I try to spread the word of God through the trading community. And I live stream every single day, 9:20 a.m. Eastern Time, 1:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, I don't have a stop. Fuck. That's too low. Don't get stopped there. Okay, we're good. Show zero proof? No, I've shown it. You should ban the people that gets you. No, I don't ban people that easily. Plus, it's content. It brings up engagement. It's okay. This is bro. Chat woke up on demon timing today. How was Mason the worst mod? Oh yeah. Debatable. Fang, bro. My bad. I'm like, why bearish? 930 manipulation here. But, I mean, like, it looks like it's rebalancing and wants to do this. And after this, the bias would definitely be flipped.
Stop filled.
Yeah, bias is definitely flipped. Now I'm going to let go of shorts. I'm also going to wait a little bit because it looks like it wants to get into a consolidation into this 15 minute. So we're going to be patient. We're only down one and a quarter trade. You also sensitive like Ben hasn't taken a loss? What do you mean? Dad the champ. We have like a 50-year-old with kids in the chat hating. Let's see his channel. Oh my gosh. Swoop. Chat. We're not here hating on the mods, bro. Bro, who went on deep, bro? Why is chat on demon timing today? Ben, what am I missing? Why are you ignoring my question? I'm not seeing your question. Let me scroll up. No, I type your message again. I can't see it. All right, Camelot, Mason, snipe. I did not lose 3 trades in a row. I've only taken 2 trades today, Hassan. Easy on the 50-year-olds. You're out. You're in $2,000 on this trade. That's crazy. Hopefully you win, brother. Oh, ask why'd you prefer low win rate but high RR, or would I prefer that? Low win rate, high RR. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on your model and what you study. Like, everyone's different. Some people can't tolerate lower win rate. They just can't allow losses to happen, and then they just tilt. So some people need a higher win rate, smaller RR. Bro, Kevin is going ham on the mods. Top 3 would be, like, if you're a good profitable trader, Apex. No payout cap. Crazy amounts of accounts. It's definitely crazy. Oh, whoops. Let's just take a moment and appreciate. Hold on. Let's just take a moment and appreciate something really quickly. Hold on, chat. Where is it? Wait. Did he retrace his message? No, here it is. You're definitely a loser. Let's see his channel activity. 1 day, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, man. 5 days in a row. Coming in the stream 5 days in a row. Yeah, Camelot, make sure you're timing out the right people, bro. Just because someone says something weird doesn't mean you time them out. Only time out actual losers. Ben, don't worry. I'm still not possessed. Chat, I'm about to get abducted by aliens. And then I'll learn the algorithm. New hourly 4-hour busy. We're just going to be patient for 10 a.m. most likely. How do you become a mod? I'll notice it. Show your stats for this month. Show them how much I'm up. I don't care about doing that. Like I said, the last time I downloaded this was yesterday. So, 1 second. Make sure it's the right one. The last time I downloaded this was yesterday. This is this month. So, subtract 600 from this balance. But you can see, right? 3,635. 47% win rate, which is pretty low, but we are up. And there's the trade logs as well. Haha, that's an AI spreadsheet. What? Just look what Tradeovate spreadsheets look like. So we're waiting for a fair value gap, guys. We see this inversion fair value gap, but I'm not going to be taking that. Just for the sole purpose of we've yet to have a kind of another displacement on the 1 minute. You don't really want to take inversions when it's a consolidation like this. No, I downloaded that yesterday, Visible. He's the only one that doesn't show stats. Who is? Guys, it hasn't even been a rough month. You guys are tripping balls, bro. 2 days? 2 days you guys think the whole world's upside down. We're still in profit. Like, what are you guys talking about? Yeah, Kevin, L troll, bro. Lio is the W troll. No one beats Lio. So right now we're being patient. We do want to see a little bit. We want to see an inefficiency. We don't have an inefficiency on the lower time frame, right? We could easily go back down to that displacement, but it just looks like unsustainable price action right now. I need to wait for a 1 minute displacement. Bro. Let me see. Alpha or Apex? Apex. Rack down off the inversion fair value gap above. It is in the BPR, but I'm not anticipating that price action is going to reverse from that. I'm gonna anticipate price action is going to trade up higher. We'll see. Bro, Kevin, L rage bait. You're short? Nope. Beautiful expansion above that BPR. Now what we can do, chat, is look for a retracement, right? Just a little bit of a pullback. This is a mitigation block, mitigating down to that mitigation block, right? Something like this. And now what would our target be if we were to be bullish? I'm not getting into a log. I'm just putting a tool there, right? Well, for a conservative target, you can target this fair value gap here on the 1 hour. That's a more conservative target, right? On terms of actual buy side external range liquidity, you can go for the highs, but right, let's see how price reacts here. Okay, it looks like it's in that inversion BPR and it's respecting fairly well. Fairly well. Remember, inefficiencies are meant to be filled. No, they're not. What are you talking about? Inefficiencies are not. When you're in bullish price action, you don't want to see inefficiencies get filled because that shows a lack of liquidity. That means it's going back to grab more liquidity. I'm not in the long yet. I'm just keeping the tool here. Let me just move it aside just so you guys don't get confused. To me, it looks like it's unsustainable bullish price action, and it's going to get reversed back down to this fair value gap. You see all these lows in the chop. I think it's not reasonable to get into a long here, and a better fill anyways. I mean, it'd be a bigger stop loss is this, but I honestly personally think that we're not going to get into an entry until we get a fair value gap above. Now, to me personally, it's just not, the fact that we're chopping like this is not sustainable price action. Half of your watch time is bent on the toilet. That's insane. Consequent encroachment. Consequential encroachment. Hey, yo, DX. What do you mean proof? Want to see 347 hit at least. I think what we need to do right now is wait for a pushback because you grab a fib here and you see that is in OTE and we have a bunch of low resistance liquidity one highs here. You could soup this, trade to this fair value gap, then turn back up higher. Alpha's code BB, Apex is code Ben. So we're moving lower just like we anticipated, but I'm also not anticipating that we're going to reverse to the downside. But it's very indecisive right now, so we do have to stay on a kind of a neutral standpoint, but we'll see. Alpha's code BB, Apex is code Ben. Right now, Apex has the better deal. It's 80% off. 4 hour got inversed. It did. You can see a potential manipulation to that. We could potentially see a little bit of a manipulation to that. Blew my funded. I'm coming back next year. Hey, brother, good discipline, man. It's getting closer to the holidays. Probability of price action is getting lower and lower. If you're in profit, or even if you blew your account, or if you're break even, walk. The better decision is just to be content and walk away. Keep studying. December is a good time to study and not trade. Okay, we have a 3-minute fair value gap here, chat. Let's see how price action reacts to that. Bodies are respecting it still. It's actually likely a price drops. Yeah, me too. I think price is going to drop a little bit, but not for the whole time. Focus on one, Camelot. Let's go, missing Pank. And never going back to Top Step? Yo, guys, who here's still trading Top Step? Trade. I don't know what sometime means for you. I mean, I appreciate the criticism, but I don't know what sometime means for you. But if you're talking in the tenths of a December price action, my model is studied statistically over the span of 4 years. So you haven't been watching me for 4 years, and 4 years of the consistent of seeing, if trading this model and over a year of consistent results of over $300,000. I'm not going to change it just because it doesn't perform as well in December. But remember, we're still up in December. We're still in profit. We still made money and didn't lose money in December. So just because things aren't going amazing, which is normal in months, especially in December, does not mean that I'm going to change my model. And that's where you go wrong, is where you get into a month that's a little bit more challenging. We're waiting for price action to go to that fair value gap. You get into a month that's a little bit more challenging. Even if you're in profit, you're not satisfied, and then you change your model, and then that's where you blow all your accounts. I will show you account. I will show you my account. I don't need to see your account. That's fine. That's fine. This year I got a 52K payout, then a 43K payout, and then I got another 38K payout. And then at the beginning of the month, like literally a week in from basically, I'm not going to say it's part of this year because it was from previous price action, I got a $28,000 payout. And then I funneled those profits into option trading and then grew my money a lot more, but that's not important. There's not trade sweets. Ask anyone that watches streams. My patience is not missing. I have one of the most patient. I'm telling you, my models are super patient. Just because it's not going great and it doesn't. Whenever someone model loses, it looks like he's not a good trader because he's losing. But you have to look at it in the bigger perspective. When you're looking at price action, you have to test. When you're trying to find a model, you have to test over a longer period of time. Because what if you're finding a model that is just, it's a dookie right now. That when you're studying for a model, it does well, and then you're studying is like, oh wow, it's dookie, I'm not going to do this. And you only tested the month of, let's say, June. If you haven't tested the other months, maybe you just got unlucky and started testing on a shit month. If you guys think the entries are too early, you could believe that, but I have not done anything that's against my model. So the times when you were in chat saying that it was a good entry is the exact same entries as the one I just took previously. One second. Oh, this Hassan guy. Last time I'm gonna mention anybody that's hating because it's like the fun is over. This Hassan guy 2 days ago was asking me for a funded account. Oh, okay, brother. Those are the type of people that you. I was watching him dreaming about hitting bangers and then going to work in cybersecurity. Oh, you were part of that crew? Who here came when I was trading in cybersecurity? While I worked my cybersecurity job, who here was watching? We're in that inefficiency now. Let's see how price action reacts to it. Could potentially get into a trade. Ideally, I want to see respect consequent encroachment. What we can do is put our stop loss down here. 500 divided by 40 divided by 2. 6 contracts. Let's see. Let's see how it respects it here. Beautiful. Beauty. Beautiful reaction. We're just going to put it up at just a little bit higher. It looks like it wants, yeah, see. Looks like it wants to retrace a little bit more lower. But you can see it bodies above that. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. It looks like a rejection block. Reaction. But again, what it also could be doing is trading to that inversion fair value gap on the 4-hour, then turn back up higher. You're showing a little bit of rejection here on consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. We do need to see more bullish price action and probably a swing low form. We got to be patient. I will publish new bootcamp videos. Guys, remember, I'm working on a lot of things on the side right now. Like I told you, I'm hiring a huge production team. So it'll take a little bit for me to, like, no, actually, no. It's almost over. I'll be done by today. Brother, I don't need a screenshot of your profits. It doesn't matter to me. Yes, I was bearish before, but then when we broke this high, it kind of reversed me using that 15-minute. But then here's the thing about a neutral standpoint, chat, because you'll see me sometimes very strong bullish, very strong bearish. But right now, when my standpoint is neutral, you can see that price action trades into this 15-minute fair value gap. It respects it, right? Turns back up higher. Now it opens, trades a rejection block, turns back down lower. I'm still holding my bullish bias, and I need to see price action trade up rapidly up to probably around this mean threshold of this price swing. But right now, price action is a little bit low probability. You can see low, high, low, high, low. It could be seek and destroy. So we do have to stay and be patient and wait for extra confirmation. Just got to be patient and wait for extra confirmation. Is it just your stomach, bro? Like, what do you think? Do you think I'm trading on my stomach feeling? Come on. Bro, Harry, hey, yo. If I have everything down to become profitable, how long should it take me to get a payout? That's basically saying if I run at my own pace, how long should it take me to get to my destination? What the fuck is your pace? What's your own pace? It's solely dependent on you and price action, brother. I'm in a very neutral standpoint right now, chat. Very neutral standpoint. Price action is chopping. It's not giving any sense of direction. Now, it does look like it wants to still go back down to midnight open, right? It does look like it wants to still go back down there. But we got to wait for confirmation. We're still in this consolidation. We need to wait for a little. Just got to be patient, guys. One second. One second. Okay, we're good. Yes, I worked at cybersecurity previously before I quit to trade full time. You're using 1 day as hindsight. Schweeze. At the end of the day, regardless of what you tell me, I'm sticking to the model that's produced me my results. And if you're telling me not to do that, then you're not a profitable trader, because no profitable trader would tell some other trader to go against their model. Send them 2-3 years Dagestan and forgets. Bro, stop the Camelot hate, bro. Once again, I was not too early. Just because it didn't work out does not mean I was too early, brother. Like, it's easy to say that in hindsight. Ugh. Right now, we're just chopping. I'm staying away from engaging into the markets until we get out of this little chop here. Patience, patience, patience. Doesn't look like it wants to respect bearish PD raise here as well. If it does reverse back up to the high, it's going to be chop. Most likely. 1 second. Okay, we're good. Where is it? What are the best months to trade for me personally? Q2, Q3. I love June. Sometimes June, August, September, October are good months for me. But it's all depending on your model, right? Sometimes it's different. Everyone can neutrally agree that December's not the greatest. Bro, trade Schwells. Are you just here to boost your ego or something? Trade will touch 51,100. Let's bet. I don't care. And I don't care if you show me your 200K in payouts and this, that. Brother, live your life. Why do you need the approval of someone else? If I buy 2 contracts on TradingView, does it buy 2 on each Apex account? No. It doesn't. Just got to be patient. So right now, price action is not in a sustainable level. You can see this radius is kind of like a red zone right now. It could easily chop up and down. We would want to see price action break out of that low before we look at anything. Heard I box? Yeah, I used to box. I don't box anymore. Oh, here comes the hate. I knew trade whatever his name was a hater. It's okay. That's why he's in my stream. Let's put him in a timeout. Not waste my energy with him. Thanks for the subscription, though. Why do you even take trades during price action? I'm not. I'm being patient. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to get out of this current profile. Right now, it's showing indecisiveness to go higher or lower. Bro, my dog would grapple and submit you in boxing. Well, good thing you can't grapple people in boxing. Just got to be patient, chat. Right now, it is consolidating in a 15. It does look like it wants to be a little bit more bearish and bullish here if we get that expansion to the low. If we don't get that expansion to the low, we go back up higher. It's just going to be a seek and destroy profile unless we expand out. Like right now, it's very walk away for now. Why is everyone so hostile? It's because I joined stream 10 minutes late, probably. I've only got $200 left in my overall drawdown in my sim fund. I didn't have a test of my model for December, so for the rid of this month has been fixed, but thankful these moments in learning. Yes, sir, brother. That's the attitude to have. That's the profitable mindset. That's the profitable mindset, brother. You learned from your mistakes, and you're going to grow from it. That's exactly what you need to do to become profitable. I'm so glad you said that. Meta's going up. I know. It's up 2%. Yo, carbs. Huge airball. Wow, Reddit's up 7%. The markets are doing pretty green today. Ugh. Don't change the way you risk, brother. Don't change anything about the way you trade just because your balance is somewhere. Stick to your model. Stick to your system. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. And you have more stuff to study about. No showers until Christmas? What? Hey, yo. What's up, Banimal? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, brother? Yeah, Trezella, I personally think is the best. Bro, carbs. Top Step and Apex. So basically, the difference between Top Step and Apex is dog poop. And I'm kidding. Apex has a little bit more rules, but they have no payout cap. You can get up to 20 accounts of $300,000, so $6 million funding. And on top of that, Apex, no consistency rule in their combine when there's a discount if you use the discount code. And then it's a little bit cheaper. Actually, not even a little bit, a lot cheaper, majority of the times. With Top Step, they go down every week. They implement these new stupid rules. It's all stupid. You blew 300Ks full porting? Why would you full port? Just got to be patient, chat. We're still consolidating here. It does look like it still wants to turn down a little bit, but nothing too is catching my eye. By the way, guys, if you are new, if you guys don't even know, the Apex is 80% off. You can get any size account for 80% off with the $65 activation fee. It's a great discount. It's not as good as 90, but 90 won't come back for a while, so I might just go with Apex. Apex, make sure you're doing it. So the buying process is complicated. Make sure you're doing the Tradeovate one. Notice how that guy who said, I promise you it's going to go to 25 100, let's bet on it. Like, Buther is a hindsight demon warrior. He was wrong. Some of y'all have zero hope in trading. It's faith. Yeah, you need to have faith in the process. Ben, did you immediately start opening and copy trading the 300K accounts? Yeah, I immediately started copy trading all of them. It's better to buy a new one, FC Jasma. It's cheaper. Well, then don't use Ninja, brother. Use Tradeovate. Like, what? Apex is one of the best firms. It's not a good firm if you're not a consistent trader. If you're not a good trader, it's not a good. It's a good firm because it's cheap. You won't have to worry about blowing accounts. But what's the best prop firm for beginners? Like I said, probably Apex because of how cheap it is. You're not planning on passing the account. You're just planning on learning from it, so you save a lot of money. But Tradeify is the easiest prop firm to get a payout on. They're straight to funding. It's a little bit more expensive though. It took me one reset, Camelot. So we're getting an insane expansion, but here's the thing, chat. Remember what I said? Look. Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. We're still in a risk management model. We're still have not went against our model. Everything is good. And the fact that the one time I take losses is in a seek and destroy just shows that it's not my fault. It's a system. It's a system loss, which means as long as I stick to my system and be disciplined with my risk management, it'll come back. But the second I go against my model, that's when it's not a system loss. One second. Oh, bro, what's up with my chat and chilling? Yes, if you use code Ben, it's 1 day to pass. You can pass in 1 day. The reset right now is $25. But that's the reset right now with this discount. What's the discount code? Code Ben at checkout. So we have no inefficiency fill. We're still in the seek and destroy level. We would need to see price action displace above that high, because right now this is very unsustainable. And look at this 15-minute chart, chat. Are you going to fight yourself in this? Look at this. Do not fight yourself in this. Okay? Wait for it to trade out of it. Wait for it to trade out of that. Chat, what next YouTube video do you want to see? A new boot camp or something different? A new boot camp or something different, chat? Boot camp. A shower tutorial, bro. You're not real. Bro. My chat is actually not real, bro. So we're still not getting out of that. We're still in that resistance point. We're still in that consolidation. We just need to wait a little bit, chat. Look how it's slowing down right there again. It's consolidating. There we go. Now we're out of it, chat. Now we are out of it. That is what we like to see. Look at that 4-hour candle. We still barely distributed in this 4-hour candle, right? We did all the manipulation and now we're starting to turn back up higher. Now we can look for IOFED. Now we could look for IOFED, chat. No. You can pass in a month. I'm saying if you use code Ben, it gets rid of the consistency rule, so you can pass in one day. I'm not bearish, no. Now that we broke out of this, kind of confirms this, right? The 4-hour manipulation here looks a lot better. Let's see what this fair value gap would say. Institutional or flow entry, Joe. Look at the daily chart and you can see previous day high. But we also have that inefficiency there. So we have to be careful on that fact. We have that 4-hour fair value gap. So we're going to see what happens. I'm not going to get in the long. I'm just putting the tool here. It's way too high. We're not going to go up another 200 points. It's very unsustainable. We're already very high. But we'll see. It was a 40 contract stop. It's all cut risk anyways. But the thing about this trade, to me personally, is it looks like it is a sweep of buy side liquidity, and it's probably going to reverse back down lower again. It could be very okay. We did tap into it here. We did tap into it barely, just barely. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. You're shorting? Nice, brother. For me, with what just happened in previous price action this session, it looks like it could just reverse back down. I'm not going to get into this, but I'll need to wait for that confirmation, but we'll see. Beautiful reaction. Now that we have this confirmation, what I could do is I could put my stop to consequent encroaching and get into a long here, right? But once again, it looks like the 4 hours just starting to distribute. So we get a little bearish movement here. Could retest this fair value gap. That's what I'm focusing on. I'm not getting in long right now, chat. I just have a tool here. Don't worry. I put the tool there just in case something happens that goes in my direction and I don't have to go over here, click it, drag it, find the stop loss, and calculate it. Because then that can make me lose a lot of money from spread. To me personally, it looks like a buy-side liquidity sweep. And we're going to sell off. But we also have that 4-hour fair value gap above. We also have the 4-hour distribution, the open, low, high, close. See, like the 4-hour open trades lower, and now it's just starting to trade up higher again. We'll have to wait. We will wait. Yeah, you have to copy trade on Tradeovate unless you get an API, Kazi. Yeah, like I said, either a third-party copy trader or you just have to open your position on Tradeovate. We're back into that inefficiency, which is beautiful. You can see on ES, it's in that inefficiency as well. Moreno with the $5. Past my 50K and 100K evals I got with your code. Just full port, brother. Let's go. Congratulations. We're going to potentially get into a long here, chat. Once it breaks up to this high. We're going to get in here, chat. I like that reaction.
Order filled.
All right, last trade of the session. If this doesn't work out, I'm accepting the losing day or session and then walking away. Consequent encroachment. Mainly, my target, my partial break even will be consequent encroachment of that inefficiency, right? But what I'll also be targeting, if we go to the daily chart here, whoops, let me get rid of that really quickly. If we go to the daily chart and we draw out a fib, consequent encroachment of that wick is a target as well, coupled with that actual high. Very aggressive here. I'm going to treat this trade very aggressively. But sometimes we have winning days, sometimes we have losing days. We need to make sure to follow our risk management, and that's how it is. Guys, stop with the full porting. No one's full porting. Remember, guys, you cannot control how many times you win, okay? You can, or sorry, let me reword that. You cannot control your losses. You can, well, sometimes you can if you go against route. You cannot control your system losses. You cannot control not having a 100% win rate. But what you can control is your reaction to your losses to preserve your capital for you to be in profit after you make it back. And that is what profitable traders separate themselves from unprofitable traders. It's not that they read price action better than anyone else. It's that they stick to their rules and they don't get emotional. And when a max loss daily limit happens, they just bounce right back from it. So now that we're in that inefficiency here and we're kind of bouncing a little bit, makes me want to drag my stop loss below there. Manage risk very aggressively. Let's see, right here. To that order block low, because I don't want to see price action trade back to it. I want to see that order block be respected. Yeah, I'm not anticipating we're going to go back down there. I'm going to drag that. Just want to see low resistance liquidity run now. Just start distributing because you see that we had all that manipulation previously on that 4-hour candle where it wicks all the way down there and now it's starting to trade up higher again. You just want to see distribution. That's it. Beautiful reaction there. So what we're going to be doing after this body closure is dragging our stop loss to the low of the body to confirm more than half risk off of the trade. Watch, we're going to, if this trade wins, we're going to make all our losses back and all the haters are just going to be dead silent. And that's what consistent, and that shows you real consistency and discipline. I could take many losses and while I'm getting a shit ton of haters and still control my emotions, calm myself, and focus on what I need to do. By the way, guys, if you don't know, Apex is 80% off with code BEN. Don't miss out on this discount. This is the last discount of the year. Just bought a 50K, but I have lost 500 today. Should I stop trading? Yes. Come back tomorrow. 500 is your max daily loss limit on a 50K. Do not go over it no matter what. Okay, dragging a body to the low of that order block body. We are now cut risk at just over half. Every time everyone leaves streams, I always win. I know. Every time the haters leave stream, I win. Med is up almost 3% today, which is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely lovely, chat. Oh yeah, my meta position's doing great. Like I said, it's reusing this. I haven't even touched to it. I want to see lows this liquidity run. I want to see highs, 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 no lows created. The importance of consistency. It's not only consistency, but it's discipline in your consistency. Like, because if you're not disciplined, you can be consistent and then one bad day will ruin everything. But you have to be firm on everything. You just hit your first 10K month. A lot of it has been to you. Thank you. I've been training for almost 2 years. Let's go, brother. Congratulations. I'm proud of you, man. Way more to come. Trust me. When you make your first 10K month, there's a lot more to come. One second, chat. Beautiful expansion. I want to see an even higher expansion here. Like I said, consequent encroachment of the wick is where we're targeting. Be 1,000. That would be 1,000. $1,500 on the trade. Beautiful reaction. Now we're going to get our stop loss once we get a body closure and drag to break even and confirm a break even trade. We have already made our losses back today if we close now. But that's not what we trade for. We don't trade to make it back. We trade to make it back plus more. And the haters go silent. The haters go silent. And that guy who claimed he had like 200,000 payouts and everything I was doing was wrong, said it was going to go to 25-1, was incorrect. Got a losing trade while I capitalized off of it. Dragging our stop loss to break even here, chat. We're also going to take a little bit of a partial after that reaction here. Let's just wait to see if we can get a continuous push. If we invert to a red candle, I'm partialing right away. I'm not taking a partial yet, though. Not yet. No partial. We have made all our losses back plus more. I want to see it go to that high. Let's go, Wolf Alpha. Like I said, I will take a partial if the body goes to this point right here. Beautiful. Don't love that reaction, but we should distribute above consequent encroachment of that high, like right now. Okay, I'm going to most likely take a partial here.
Order filled.
Okay. I need to move my stop loss here. Put it to 5 contracts. Lovely. We made our first loss back. So our loss that we dragged to 50%. So a 50% loss we took. We have made that back. So now we're only down 1 loss on the day with this partial. So if it goes all the way to break even, we're only taking 1 loss today. My camera died. 1 second. And that, my friend, is what risk management is all about. Emotional management, discipline, consistency. That is what it's about. That is what it's about, chat. One second. has not hit consequent encroachment of that wick yet, so no reason for me to get out of this trade and start panicking. We've already made our first loss back, so we're only down 1 today. Looks like it's respecting that fair value gap. Let's see. We're also in a 3-minute inefficiency here. Let's see what we do there. Lovely reaction on that fair value gap too on that 3-minute. The 3-minute has been very clean in this chart. So this should be respected. Should continue up higher. Damn, this stream actually feels like that disciplined consistency feeling I've had through Q1 to Q3 really before December price action. I appreciate you creating content, bro. Thank you. Hey, brother. God bless, man. I appreciate it, brother. Lucas. I just bought 3 contracts instead of taking 3 off. Lucas, that just means you double it down. That just means more profits. I'm kidding. It's all good, brother. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Trust the process, chat. What's my favorite line? Trust the process. I stream every AM session on YouTube, 9:20 a.m. Eastern Time. Every PM session on TikTok. And sometimes Asian session, just not in December. By the way, guys, if you want to fund a Next account, you can use code BEN, just to let you know. 25% off. Yes, I know. I've heard a lot of people say Funded Next is a good firm, so I thought I'd get discounts for you guys. It's going to rip up higher, chat. Pretty confident in it. Look at that. Because of that 2-minute reaction there, like look at that 2-minute fair value gap. It's retesting it, and then it's going to push it up higher. Like for me personally, I think we're going to rip up. I want to see price action. Retest this wick and then turn up. If it goes to that wick, it wouldn't be the cleanest. And it really shouldn't. It should rip up from this point. This new candle should rip us up higher. Don't like the open high with no low. It's one thing I don't like. But we'll see. We'll see. We have still made our first loss back. So we're chilling. It's all about consistency. Code BEN doesn't work for Funded Next. All capital BEN. Try it again. Yeah, this market is a little bit dookie. But hey, we made a profit. We made some of our money back. Meta's up 3.17%, dude. This thing's actually ripping right now, chat. I'm not closing early. It could soup this low, then turn up. PM session's 1:10 p.m. Eastern Time on TikTok. Your break even for the day? Nice, brother. Yeah, I'll fix the banner. Patience, guys. Patience, patience, patience. Made 2K so far, kept 20 open to above break even. Nice. I think we're going to get a rip up higher here. I think it's going to be right here. Consolidating above consequent encroachment of that inefficiency on the 2 minute. And on the 1 minute as well. Thank you, Camlot. Max users. You're down 10K this month. I would recommend getting off for the rest of the month, my man. Let's go, Nathan. We should get an expansion in the next few minutes. Now, it could be the either side. I'm leaning towards more bullish. But we'll see. We will see. Hey, regardless of if it drops, we made profit on the trade. We made some of our loss back, so we're chilling. The fib retracement, Fibonacci. Ben, thank you for everything. Why don't you check order flow numbers? Because I don't trade that. It's not my model. This looks like it's just going to this fair value gap then. It looks still bullish, chat. This looks like such slow price action, and it's going to go back up higher. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I do think it's still going to turn back up higher. Just got to be patient. Patience is key. Stop loss is at break even. Is there? Yeah, it's the right size. I want to see it trade to this inefficiency, then rip up higher, or leave it as a breakaway and turn up. But I'm still not letting go of that bullish expansion that will come soon. Just got to wait for it. No, my discounts are already, my models are already super discounted. Like, they're just like, they're way cheaper than what they could have been. Want to see an expansion here? Once again, I'm not flipping bearish. Just because we have 3 down close candles does not make us bearish, chat. Remember that. Oh, I know why I got all the haters. I posted on Twitter live on YouTube. That's why. And Twitter viewers are crazy. That's why. One second, chat. $10.50 macro. Yep, let's see. A little bit of volatility here. The fib retracement tool is right here. Right here. What do you mean I washed my bends? It was a touch-free wash, Grod. It was literally touch-free. It wasn't... I picked the touch-free option. We're going to get an expansion to the upside. We just need to be patient. Just reaccumulating a little bit. But I changed profile picture? Oh, no. Oh, no. It is macro time. It is. Gotta wait for the right opportunity. The right timing, chat. Your live streams have helped me understand risk management greatly, as before I would ego trade. Brother, I'm glad that they're helping you, my man. Like, accepting losses is the most important thing in trading. If I didn't accept these losses and be able to wait and then take another trade, I wouldn't have had this. If I started tilting here, I would have longed here, I would have short here, and I would have lost everything. But because I accept the losses, I wait for the next opportunity. I'm content. And that's what you need to be. You need to be happy with regardless of what the outcome is. Yeah, I know it's Rex. What's up, brother? I got to trade to that fair value gap. Bro, this guy made a different YouTube account after I banned him on my original one, on his original one. There's no way. Every one of my haters make different YouTube accounts. So we should get an expansion here. New profile picture? Oh no, brother. Smell consolidation right now? You smell consolidation? What? No. What? 1 second, chat. One second. Brother. Here's the expansion. Who said that? Where's the I told you? W Risk. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate it. Bro, Camelot, bro. Did you buy the CLS? Yeah. Go on my TikTok. You'll see it. Yeah, that's not the greatest reaction, but we've still yet to trade to that 3-minute fair value gap, so I'm not anticipating anything crazy. Learning risk management is everything from you, Ben. I appreciate it, brother. Yes, I bought the CLS. Go on my TikTok, you'll see it. I'm trading $300,000 funded accounts. How many contracts would you do for 300K? 15? Contract size that varies on your stop loss. Here we go. Here's the expansion, chat. Do I use CPI to pass your accounts? No. Come on. It's just rage baiting us right now, chat. It's just rage baiting us. It's literally rage baiting us. Justin made a new account. That's crazy. Ugh. risk management did you use to pass accounts, and what risk management do you follow after that? You're gonna have to watch my streams to just see. I maintain proper motions. I have a max loss limit for my mental. It all changes for other people. You have to study what you can sustain. Ben, it's currently 1 loss today. Yes, with this win, yes. Beauty. Beauty in the stock market. It does still look bullish. Like, you look at the 4 hour, it still looks like it has highs to distribute to. Still looks like it has some business going up. Just have like 20 minutes of consolidation. To pass my counts, I risked $1,500 per trade. But once I passed, I lowered my risk. All right, we're in that 3-minute fair value gap. I should just touch it and then rip up. Just touch it and then rip up. It's exactly what it's doing right now. It should just touch that 3-minute inefficiency and then rip. It should not go past cost square encroachment. It should not go past cost square encroachment of that inefficiency. Adding a new position. Why would I add a new position if I'm still in the trade? See? It's in that inefficiency. I want to see it expand here. If it doesn't, then it could be a break even. Well, it's not a break even because we still won the trade, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Beautiful reaction there. Beauty. Come on, let's get that expansion. Beauty. It barely wicked into that fair value gap as well. If it expands from here, we're in it to win it, chat. Oh, what a beauty. If we body above this high, I'm dragging my stop loss to that low to confirm more profits. Come on. Ugh, that retest is bad. The fact that it's failing to displace right now, it should be ripping. It should be ripping. This little chop to the downside is not the cleanest. But it's still respecting consequent encroachment of that 3-minute inefficiency. Price action's rage baiting. Mute for like 10 minutes. I remember I used to do that. He actually used to win. I used to say, all right, chat, I'm getting off. And the trade would rip up through the sky. Because every time I would get off, the trade would win. All right, chat, I'm getting off. Yeah, no, it's not working. Just got to be patient, guys. Like I said, it should continue to tap and then just push away from that 3-minute fair value gap. It's in heavy consolidation right now, but I do think we have another expansion coming. We have no high formed on this candle. We're in that 3-minute fair value gap, and it's showing rejection from it. It has yet to even go anywhere near consequent encroachment. Yet to go anywhere near consequent encroachment. No, it touched consequent encroachment. All right. It's a lot lower probability. Yet the candle still doesn't have a high on it, so I'm not going to close. No body has bodied past consequent encroachment. Let's see. Trust the process? Exactly. Beautiful, beautiful wick. It's a beautiful wick. Look at that candle right there. Look at that. You can't even see it. The candle's disguised. We want to see some expansion to the upside. That's ideally what we're looking at. Once we get that, we drag our stop loss. We're in it to win it. But until then, we just got to be patient. Until then, we just have to be patient. It's showing rejection, chat. It's very promising. Very promising. Like it's not like it's ripping lower. It honestly looks like it wants to. It wants to rip up. Wait, what? 1 second. Dude, this is actually insane chop, chat. Look at this. This is insane chop. It's crazy. It's actually dookie. Price action is boring, I know. But we're staying disciplined. We have to stick to our system and let it play out. If it doesn't want to play out, it won't play out. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit of a push lower. We're still protected in our stop. It still has not broken the 3-minute fair value gap. This could be the last leg of manipulation. Wicks below that low, then turns up. Let's see. Let's see. It's showing heavy rejection, though. That's the problem. Like, it's showing rejection to wanting to move lower. There we go. A little bit of green here. You could say volume is dying, but you could also say volume is accumulating. Price action has still respected that 3-minute fair value gap. Look. Price action has yet to disrespect it. Yet to even body inside of it. So there's no reason to close your trade out right now. Absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason. "11 months ago, I inherited a mess and I'm fixing it." That's what Trump says. Okay, we got a little bit of an expansion again. We got it a little bit of an expansion again. Can we go to TP now? Can we run to TP? There we go. There we go. I know, and Ilma. I appreciate it, brother or sister. Here we go, chat. Here's the expansion, just like we've been patiently waiting for the whole time. And that's what patience gets you, is money. We're going to grab our stop and we're going to drag it to this low to confirm more profit on the trade. An extra like $100. You just have to trust the trade, chat. That's all it is. You just have to trust the trade. If you're going to take it, you have to trust it. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Guys, I just got an email from Rolex that my Rolex is going to be here in less than a month. Yes. Yes, bro. Less than a month. Other than day trading, y'all need Jesus Christ, of course. Yes, sir. God is good. W plug, Camelot. I got the 41mm date just white bezel Roman numeral. Beautiful, beautiful watch. 41mm white bezel Roman. This is the watch I got, chat. This is the watch I got. It's a beautiful watch. It's a good first Rolex. I didn't get it from eBay, obviously. I got it from the certified Rolex store. That's why it's taking so long. But that is the watch I got. Beautiful. Here comes the expansion to our TP, chat. It's not my first watch. It's my first like good watch. Here we go, chat. Patience. Oh, like patience is just so satisfying when you play out. Like, you only get this if you, like, honestly, big learning experience. If I was not content with this and I continued to, if I took a trade and chased and continued to chase and chase, I would have not capitalized off of this. You make your losses back. You just have to trust your system that you will. I like the Arabic numerals on them. The Roman numerals, I mean, not the Arabic numerals. The Arabic numerals are a little bit more modern. Like, you only see younger kids wearing fake Rolexes wear that. My next Rolex is my next Rolex that I'm going to be getting is this. Next on the list is a Cosmograph Daytona. 28,000 CAD. Beauty. Beautiful watch. Daytonas have been on my list. The Camelot. Camelot, you think you would beat me in a fight? Here we go, chat. We're ripping up. We're ripping up. Let's get that displacement, baby. Guys, don't miss out on the 80% off discount that ends on the 23rd. It's the last discount of the year for Apex. 80% off, $25 reset fees, $65 activation fees, and 1 day to pass if you use code Ben. Don't miss out on the 80% off, chat. Code Ben at checkout. Ben, I got the Octagon. Let's do a session. You fight almost every day. So that means I'd win. I'm kidding. No, if you fight every day, then I'm not fighting you. Oh yeah, fire jabs, bro. I used to jab like jabbing is actually really hard to learn. Like sometimes people they they just think a jab is just like putting their arm out, and it's not. It can't like it's cross body a little bit. They think it's just straight. Beautiful. Well, it also depends on what type of jab you're doing. If you're doing a reach jab, then it's straight, just to get distance. If you're doing a jab to actually get damage, then it's not. Here it comes, chat. Here we come. Lovely, lovely. TP. TP. Uh-oh. No way we get blue balled like that. No way we get blue balled like that. No way we get blue balled like that, chat. There's no way we get blue balled. Oh, we're going to continue to rip. This is our target up here. Lovely. Look at that manipulation candle. We're going back up to all-time highs now. Come on. Don't blue ball me. Go to TP. We'll be leaving a runner, though. We refresh in the PM, yes, sir. And the haters go silent. Yo, Ben, how do you not see the 25K watch is a waste of money? It's not. What are you talking about? Bro, watches don't depreciate like that. It's not like a car. You want to wear your watch, wear it, and then sell it, and you're only losing like $500 sometimes. Sometimes you'll be making money. Watches are not a waste of money. If anything, most people invest in watches in hard times. Like when the stock market is crashing, people invest in watches. It's like buying gold. Gold just hit all-time highs. You're lying. No, you bugger. You blue-balled me. It almost did. Yeah, no, gold is ripping. But somehow makes it look like it's an ugly consolidation. And then it rips in like 4 candles. I don't like that, chat. I'm going to close.
Order filled.
Make a losses back, walk away. W's in the chat. Phil, boom, boom. TP here. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. We made everything back. And now we're refreshed for the PM. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. All right, fellas. We're going to finish in prayer, and I'll see you at 1:10 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a good PM session now because why? We're refreshed. We have all our capital. WWW. Code Ben gets rid of the consistency rule in the combine. Yes, clipped. It's 80% off. The last one also got rid of the consistency rule, yes. Other than that, guys, let's finish in prayer, and I'll see you guys 1:10 p.m. Eastern Time on TikTok. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another amazing day and opportunity. Lord, please be with us and forgive us for our sins, Father, and help us throughout this journey in life and help us get on track with you and be disciplined and make the right decisions in life. In Jesus Christ's holy, amazing name we pray. Amen. All right, chat. W's in the chat. I'll see you guys on PM session, and I'll post a new YouTube video soon today or tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. How much money in a day I have to make if I want to pass depends on your account size. Just read the rules, brother. See you guys in the next one. W's only.